Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. Decided to be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, entering the lead is a third-round pick, Brock, and one of college football's all-time passing leaders, Dylan Gabriel.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, measuring touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
A gain of 12. And the Browns first down.
First down, ball at the 36. They motion a receiver left. Here's Gabriel, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete to number 18.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground for the first time. Well, he had to power through one time just to get back to the line that time.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
One defender failed.
No gain
His
on the
buddy
play.
was there to swarm
Brings
to
up
the ball.
3rd down
Make
and
that
9.
play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. Moving on 3rd down, Gabriel. Really fired that one, but they couldn't get it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it. Almost moving on that return before he stopped. So now had the Raiders for their first possession. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces. In just his first season, it's their rookie out of Georgia.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown pass. As long as they get the win in the end.
And the
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, play action. Catch made. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Complete to Brock Bowers. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 42-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. He ducks the tackle, and he's able to fight this down to the 2.
Genty, the ball carrier.
That's a gain of 8, and it brings up second and goal.
A gain of 8.
I get it on first and goal.
Second
A lot
and
of teams
goal.
like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ooh, option play, second goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Gabriel setting up to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete.
Gabriel's pass. Complete to Derek Parrish. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 31-yard line.
A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain
All
on
the plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Before going down.
A 7-yard gain.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Browns.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Finds a man right side.
Gabriel's
and he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Complete to number
2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Go in motion right.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Jerry Jeudy with the grab.
Jerry Jeudy.
He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
On first down, here comes home. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
4 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Finds him over the middle.
Gabriel's pass. Complete to David
2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
It's Gabriel. That's the hook up again to Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown,
The Browns cut it to a row of points on the scoreboard. David Njoku, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Airing it out to start this drive. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact if you come to it.
They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first down. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Bowers!
First and 10 from the 41.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders
Throwing it again here. Trey Tucker makes the play. They can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That jump with a nice 21 yards.
That's
a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty.
Complete to Ashton Genty. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he stopped, giving him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Coming from the pistol here with Jensen. And he hauls it across the Las Vegas touchdown. Raiders take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown Raiders.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Round 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Justice Hill on
The
the return.
Browns and Dylan Gabriel heading out for their next shot. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll send him over right. They start to drive at home. Robbed for the first guy. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right
As a
at
corner
the
in
line
this
of
league,
scrimmage.
well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover.
No gain on the
You want to
play.
be an all-pro?
Second
You stick
and 10
someone like that.
at the 27-yard line.
On the gun, Gabriel. Has him on a quick hitter.
David Njoku.
He's taken down just a couple
It's a
yards
gain
shy of
of
the 40.
11. And the Browns first down. First and 10
Gabriel,
at
first
the
and 10.
38-yard line.
Hits him on the in route. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
A gain of
They strike for
23 more
23 yards.
That's
And that gives the
another
Browns a first.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside isn't fair any better. He gets a lone yard in second
Tackle
down.
made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall.
Gabriel's pass.
And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out
Complete
right
to
along the
Brees
line, so
Hall.
no gain.
It's a gain
Down
of a
here,
yard.
need 8 on the play.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Browns first down. A gain of 14.
Keep this drive moving, partner.
First down,
Here's another first and 10.
Cleveland.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's good for
So
a
it's
Browns
the 2-minute warning
first
here
down.
from Allegiant. The
First and
Browns
goal, Cleveland.
trailing on the scoreboard. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended
The
for Michael
incompletion on
Pittman
first.
Jr.
Here's second and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to second and
Good throw
goal.
this one, Gabriel. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Complete
The
to
Browns
Harold
earn
Cannon.
the chance to tie
Touchdown,
before
Cleveland.
halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second
Chad
read.
Ryland
His first
for
broke
the
open
extra
just like
point.
they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ryland able
His
to connect
kick
on the
is
point
good.
after. And the
That
Browns
ties
tie
the
things
game
up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mostert on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down
The
inside the
Raiders
30.
take over first
The
and 10.
Raiders ready for their
At
next
their own
series. Led out
28-yard
on
line.
offense by their quarterback. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. First place to be again to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming
Genty,
up.
the ball carrier.
Raiders
He's tackled
moving
at the
quickly, trying to get
29-yard
set as the
line.
clock continues to
A gain
run.
of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Pass play coming here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Intended Intended
That's a
for
throw at this level. There's so much
Incomplete.
speed and length, you got to be real careful.
Brings up third
Rarely
down
do you find a
and
clean
8
window down the
yards
middle.
to go.
That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll throw, third and long. Into traffic, complete.
Trey Tucker.
Raiders moving quickly,
A
trying to
gain
get
of
set as the
12
clock
yards.
continues to run.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
On
line.
first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
15 more
Let's
yards.
see how they attack this first down,
That's
Brock, from the
another
43.
Raiders first down.
Sticking to the air here. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The first down pass.
And now the Raiders call for the
Complete to
first of their
Michael
timeouts. They'll have
It's a
2
gain
left
of
to
8.
work with before
Brings up
halftime.
second and 2.
Hey, you like
at
these
the
results on first.
35-yard
That
line.
completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They are throwing it again. Getting out to his left. He has room past the 25. And he slides down with
A
enough to
gain
pick
of
up that first.
17 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Complete to Brock Bowers.
Now the Raiders using the last
It's a
of their
pickup of
timeouts.
3. Brings
And
up
that's all they've
second
got
and
for what
7
little remains of this
at
half.
the 15-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working now from the gun. Zoom over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
First down.
Raiders moving quickly,
First and
trying to get
goal
set
at
as
the
the clock
7-yard
continues to
line.
run. Goal to go, they're passing. The back grabs it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Complete to
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 3-yard
Still
line.
sticking with the passing game. Looking
pass on
touchdown,
second
but
down.
can't connect.
Intended
Last
for
play stopped
Brock
short, still
Bowers.
3 yards to gain, third and
Incomplete.
goal.
It's now third and goal.
Pass play now. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime.
Las Vegas.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Carlson
Daniel
now to add
Carlson
one
on
more.
for the point after.
Right down the
The
middle,
kick
it's
is
good.
good.
And the Raiders
Makes
break
the
that
score
tie and now lead
Raiders
by 7.
21, Browns 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return.
The Browns
take
and
over
Brees
first and
That's set to
10
go on offense.
at their own 24-yard
Field
line.
position and the clock against him here. Probably not going to see anything of substance. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
Ball.
On the 39 now,
A
after
gain
that
of 15
explosive start to this
yards.
drive.
And the Browns first down. A gain of
Here's
15.
Gabriel, first and 10.
And the Browns
Made left center by Judy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
complete to Jerry
Right now,
Judy.
timeout is called. 9
8
seconds to go
yards
in
on
this
the pickup.
half.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
He brings it in.
Michael Pittman.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard
13 yards
line.
on the play.
Now the Browns
That's
spend
good
their
for a
final
Browns
timeout.
first down.
And that's all they've got for what little
A
remains in
gain
this
of
half.
13 yards. First down, Browns.
Only time left for one more
Chad
snap,
Ryland
Brock, so they're going to
on
run out
for
their
the
field goal
goal.
unit.
A
You better get all of this one. It's got a
57-yard
ways
attempt.
to go. And this
kick
kick
is
is
good.
good. He needed
Makes
to get
the
all of
score
it there,
Raiders
and he
20.
did. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our trip around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. And this is the man quarterbacking the G-Men. A 21-yard touchdown pass. The Giants had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Give here to Genty. And they blow off the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The line of scrimmage.
That's a nice quick
of
correction
two.
for this
Brings
front block. Give up the
second
big
and
play
12
and then get a little
at
back on the very
18-yard
next one.
line.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's complete over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chain.
Complete to number 89.
Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 10. Brings
Throwing
up
now on
third and
32.
2.
Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Carlson to take on the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their
Makes the
lead to
score
11.
Raiders 28, Browns 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own
The
25-yard
Browns and
line.
Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down, Gabriel. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete
Offense
to number
line. This is 2nd and 4.
David Njoku. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4
the
at
gun,
the
Gabriel.
31-yard line.
Dumped off to his running back. He's up to the 35-yard line. They reel him in.
A 5-yard gain on the
First and 10.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Right side with Hall. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No game on that play.
Made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To go now on second down. Gabriel's going to throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 17
Set it down
yards.
for him from the 46.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Gabriel, first and 10. Brought in. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Complete to Michael
Left to go
Pittman.
on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard
Now
line.
Gabriel. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for Michael
Play the drive
Pittman.
now as they need a yard here on third down.
It's third down.
Gabriel the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have
The
fourth down
quarterback
coming
on
up.
the sneak.
It's weird to say, and it
Brought
certainly
down
won't
right
show
at
up on
the
the
line
stat
of
sheet, but I
scrimmage.
would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a
gain
yard,
on the play.
it actually took a heck
It's
of an
fourth
effort just to
down.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gabriel on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on
It's
downs.
a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Brought in by his back here. It's Jenty.
The pass on first down.
And he gets
Complete
back
to
to the
Ashton
line, but
Jeanty.
no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
This is Jenty on second.
37-yard line.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up third down.
Mason Graham on the stop.
Presence of those tight ends works
A
both ways,
2-yard
Brock. You know
loss
this. Gives
brings
them more
up
blockers
third
up
down
front,
and
but it also
12.
clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on a slant. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain
Big
of
play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Complete to Michael
Come to
Mayer.
the line here, second and
A gain
9.
of a yard. Brings up second and
In the
9
air here.
at the
It's on a quick
42-yard
hitter.
line.
And he's tackled with a first down
Gain of
yard.
10 yards.
And those are the completions they rely on in your
First
passing game.
down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Genty from the gun. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard
Genty
pickup as he
ball
takes him
carrier.
inside the 30-yard
The
line.
tackle made by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, that
It's a
doesn't
gain
matter
of 8.
first down. You
Brings
get
up
yards like
second
that in the
and
run
2
game,
at
you
the
take
Browns'
it to the
24-yard
NFL.
line.
And this is headed the wrong way. Going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Brought down
The
back
extra
at the
blocking sure
31-yard
didn't
line.
spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. No throw, third and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being
It's
sacked.
a gain of 18.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
We gotta get the offense back on the field. Regular. Hey, watch him right there. Watch him right there.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete
8
to
yards to
number
go.
89.
Let's see how they approach this second
2
down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. Defender arrives
The
wide as the
second
ball
down
does, and the
pass.
hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Brock
Last
Bowers.
pass unsuccessful, and they have
Incomplete.
3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to
There he
go.
goes, 3rd and long. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No
Daniel
change to the call of the
Carlson on
fields.
for
That
the
play's
point
going to
after.
remain a touchdown. Going after from
His
Carlson
kick
is up and
is
good.
good.
The Raiders push their lead
Makes
to
the
18.
score Raiders 35, Browns 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. Pretty solid field position
Justice
starting out
Hill
here, Brock.
on the
He's tackled at
return.
the 29.
The Browns take over
Cleveland's
1st and
offense
10
all set to take
at
over.
their own 29-yard line.
And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play.
Oh, he loses the football. This is going to be Raiders football.
This really should be the last place and last down we expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and I love that touchdown on the previous drive.
On 1st down, Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the
I don't think that's the
42-yard
amount
line.
that they were looking
A
for
gain
there,
of
Kate.
2.
And lead to some
Brings up
shuffling around
2nd
here in the
and
playbook.
8.
Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's tackled
Couple
at the
yards on the
40-yard
run.
line.
It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Some pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Complete to Ashton Genty.
So now on
Daniel
4th down,
Carlson
the
on
Raiders
for the
electing to
field
send
goal.
Daniel Carlson out for the field goal.
55-yard
This is a
attempt.
55-yard look from the left hand. And he missed it. It's
His
no
kick
good.
is no good.
They'll hold their lead at 18.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Gabriel here from the gun. Has it in close. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
That
number
just
18.
goes to show you can't
Incomplete.
take any completion for granted, even on
Eric
some of the
Stokes
shortest
on the coverage.
passes in the game plan.
Looking from the gun, that's Gabriel. This one's caught. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard
Gabriel's
line.
pass. Complete to
Sometimes
David
when you're just
Njoku.
looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the
7-yard
road,
gain on
quarterback's
the
best
play.
friend, security blanket.
And
And once
it's
the big old
third
tight end,
down.
that's an extra bonus.
Gabriel now, the throw on 3rd. And the right team gets over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse.
Intended
That's
for
swatted
number
away,
18.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra
down.
long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That finds Pittman complete.
Michael Pittman. A gain of 10
And
yards.
sets. Here we go, 1st
And
down.
the Browns, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Throwing it
Cleveland.
again here. Cut out left.
Gabriel's
He's going to go out of
pass.
bounds just short of that red zone.
Complete
5
to
still to
number
go
18.
here. This is 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain
Slot
of
man in motion
5
left.
brings up 2nd and 5.
Give on second to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
The tackle made back at the
Was supposed to move
25-yard
the
line.
chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead. Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Motioning the tight end now. Going on third down, Gabriel. He's got the first down grab and still going. That's a Cleveland touchdown.
Down Browns.
The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after
The
splits
kick
the upright.
is good.
And the Browns
Makes
make
the
it an
score
11-point ball
Raiders
game.
35. Browns 24.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Onside kick.
Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was
One felt
taken
good to
down
counter
behind
two
the line
line
of
block. They
scrimmage.
load up the line with
It's a
that
loss
extra
of 2.
blocking, and then the
Brings
run
up
goes out to the
second
edge
and
anyway.
12.
That's right. You put two
At
tight
the
ends on the field,
46-yard
yeah, you
line.
can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang
pass
on.
on
That's
second
incomplete.
Intended
After
for
that
number
prior
89.
incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Gets some air under it, deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Charlie didn't shy away from it, but couldn't
Intended
connect. And
for
now they're stuck
Jacoby
facing fourth down.
Myers. Incomplete.
Now the
A.J.
Raiders
Cole
ready in for the punt,
formation
and they'll
for
turn
the
to former
Raiders.
All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Browns take over first
Back
and
out
10.
now comes the Browns
at their own
offense.
20-yard
And
line.
I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Gabriel now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after
Gabriel's
getting this up
pass.
to the 22.
Complete to Jerry
Trying to get
Judy.
set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Gabriel. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And
Gabriel's
this one
pass.
does not go far.
Complete to
quickly
number
here.
85, David Njoku. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
On third down. It's caught, and it has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Browns.
We're down to
first
the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
First and 10 at the
Browns trailing
44-yard
by
line.
11. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete.
Gabriel's pass.
And this is through the
Complete
midfield
to number
stripe and onto
18.
the Raiders side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Raiders'
Gabriel.
49-yard line.
And he let his man
Gabriel
just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for number 18.
Connection on the last play,
Incomplete.
and now it's third down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Throwing now. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Work it. A A gain of
Need to work
9
as quick as you
yards.
can here, Brock. 2
And the
timeouts left,
Browns,
down 2 scores.
first down.
It's first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stick into the air here. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Raiders get to it. Hits the 20. And the defense waddles out of the end there as they take it back for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how he just ignites everybody.
Carlson adds the
kick
extra
is
point.
good.
And the Raiders
Makes
push their
the
lead to
score
18.
Raiders 42, Browns 24.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Hill now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns
Now we
take
see the
over
Browns
1st and
offense
10
headed out.
at their own
And this a
20-yard
final
line.
opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Gabriel's going to throw. Set up the screen here for Hall. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Gabriel setting up to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Pass.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it
It's
up to
a
the
gain of
34 before he's tracked down.
That's good for a
Now a
Browns
timeout's called. Cleveland
first
using
down.
its second.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Complete to Michael
Offensive line
Pittman.
fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard
Get to the line
line.
and spike the football to stop the clock. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. The throw now. Here's Gabriel. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Gabriel here from the dump. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Complete to
It's in a
David
hurry up here.
Njoku. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard
Get to the
line.
line and spike the football to stop the clock. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's a 1st down from Gabriel as he slides to a stop. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
Get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Gabriel to the air now. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final
Intended for
snap.
number 18. Incomplete.
All right, one more snap to play here.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
One final shot here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
On the deep ball.
Looking for his wide receiver
It's
there.
4th
And they're going to be
down.
stuck with a 4th and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Here he goes, one final shot. It finds Pittman complete. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill, What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.